Hiya, I'm Carl. I'm George, and we are Abigail TV. He winked, didn't he?
Hello, Andrew.
Hello, George.
We're here in this allotment. Maybe you can tell us about this allotment and how it came to fruition. What kind of inspired you to do this?
The field here is within a historic parkland, and we can't. It was designated. Sorry, I'll start again. Initially, we thought Abigail needed a new cemetery, which it does still, and originally we thought we'd be able to use this land for cemetery and allotment purposes. But it turns out that it wasn't suitable for cemetery, but allotment purposes it was. So we put it into LDP in 2012, and then in 2018 when the new LDP came along, and we were trying to get the council to help us along to develop it. There was a reluctance on that because of the overage that was on it at the time, and of course there's restraints on money, as you all know, and it still costs a lot of money to develop, to make something. So at the end of the day, I've lived in Abigail 45, 46 years. There was a community group that wanted to do this. They approached me, and I said, as long as we can do it out of recycled goods and recycled, and everything stays neat and tidy, we'll work with you. So I've worked with some fantastic people, volunteers. I can't name them all, there's too many of them, but some people have really brought this to life. This is not just me, this is a project for the town, and it's a project of 50 different plots, but 50 different families. And so, yeah, that's what it came to.
Right, so you're calling, this is now run by an association which is called the Abigail Residents Allotment Association. Right, so, Abigail Residents Allotment Association.
Yeah. You'll see a sign go up shortly.
Okay.
And then we've got a constitution, and we've got members that are willing to be part of the committee. So we're going to have to do an annual general meeting. Now, you've got to remember, we only finished this. Well, you can see behind you, but we only finished this project. We only put dirt, soil in the actual beds on the 24th of April. Right. So we're only a couple of weeks into there, and we're still doing everything. But we're registered with the National Allotments and Gardens Association. We're registered with insurance, with all the things that we need. So we're still ongoing. Everything's ongoing.
I understand everything within the allotment is completely recyclable.
That's right, yeah. If you can have a look and Carl take some pictures, but all the plastic comes from Bodmin. It is recycled plastic. There's a big factory there that takes all the waste and just basically extrudes it, heats it, extrudes it, and all this has come from Bodmin. And I've got to thank Plastic Wood for that, because they've been fantastic, really helpful. Cutting it and shaping it and making it for the right sizes for us. You've got all the, when you look at the road and the car park we've got, it's all crush and run. So normal stone is really expensive. 20 tonnes of that's about 400 quid. Crush and run is about 150 quid. Right. So we've used that for the road, used it all for the bases. So all the bases underneath the shed have got crush and run, which is just, it's all concrete that's been crushed. Right. So we recycled that, recycled this. No soil has gone off site, all the soil's been piled up. As Carl goes around, you'll see some big areas where there's no grass, whilst where the soil was piled, and then the soil's then all put into the beds.
Now, in regards to the community, what sort of response have you got? Do you have any vacant plots?
No vacant plots at all. Last night we had one waiting on one on the waiting list on Monday, and then a young lady is going to university, so gave her plot up for him. And then last night I got another person on the waiting list, so another guy approached me. So the waiting list goes on, and we're not even told. So actually, if people want to look at coming down and actually becoming part of this project, maybe we need a longer waiting list, a bigger waiting list, because we do have room to expand as well. So
right. So, and who've been the main beneficiaries of it? Are they been people in flats, or have they had people with gardens and they wanted more?
I'm glad you've asked that, because you've got people in New Street, you've got people who haven't got any garden, you've got people in Plasnewid that haven't got much garden. They used to have allotments of Plasnewid, but most of them are parking areas. You've got a couple of people from town who've got very small gardens, people from flats, all sorts of manners, and lots of other people that want to do something like you're going to interview Pam Luckock, like the community group there.
Right.
And that is what I'd like to see. The extra areas here have been kept for community groups. We're wanting to bring on another couple more community groups.
Oh, that's wonderful. Andrew, look, I know you're really, really busy, so if it's all right, me and Carl will go around and we'll have a chat with with Pam, but we'll just take a few shots
Yeah,
of the
by all means, yeah.
allotments.
So as you go down the allotments, if I just you'll see we're just seeding it at the moment because of all where we've moved the soil. At the bottom end there, we just made a nice big wildlife pond, which acts as a natural land drain for us.
Yeah.
And we'll be working. If you're still about, want to take a picture, we'll be working on this on the toilet roof.
Okay. Well, thank you very much,
No,
Andrew.
you're
And
welcome.
catch
Thanks
you
for
up
coming down.
later.
And
All right
thanks,
then.
Carl.
Bye bye now. Right, Andrew, I know you were just on your way, but then you dragged me down here to show me this pile of waste, and you've got something to tell us about this.
Yeah, I really want you to see this because this is what all your brown bins contained. This is Brighton Recycling, and this is all 12 to 18 months old. And basically, it gets recycled, it gets sieved for any bits of plastic or rubbish, and then it goes into a holding area in the old quarry in Llandulus, and then Hogan's distribute it to allotments throughout the North Wales coast, but mostly in Conway. So this stuff is in excellent condition. It really is. If you look at it, it's just perfect compost. I know Clive's over there, but it's absolutely perfect, and it's just fantastic. It's easy to work with. You can see it's all broken up. We couldn't do anything with it. This is why we delayed opening, because the weather's been so wet. We couldn't move the soil. The soil was wet. This was wet. Everything else. But no, this is perfect stuff. So this is what you put in your bin, what they've taken away, what it ends up as recycled.
So, basically, in a nutshell, everything that goes in our brown bin ends up looking like this.
It does.
And can anybody get hold of this?
Yeah, you can. You can go to the recycling centre in Goifa, by Thorncliffs there, off the Rudden Road. And they have a couple of tons there which you can take home in buckets, and a couple of bags at a time if you need it. Yeah, so that's all free of charge as well.
That's brilliant. Well, thanks very
And
much.
if somebody wants anything, and we've got some spare here, they can give us a shout. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks very much for that.
Oh, you're
Andrew.
welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Anyway, we're going to crack on and have a look around the allotment. I'll leave you to dig here.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh. Oh, here we are. Good morning, ladies.
Good
How are we
morning,
all?
George.
Good morning.
So, how long have you been here at the allotment?
Since it opened.
Oh, right. That's what, about a couple of weeks now, isn't it?
A bit longer than that.
Okay. And it's incredible edible. Weren't you something else before?
We
No.
were ADAG, but we're now Incredible Edible ADAG.
Okay.
We changed the
Yeah.
name at the AGM.
Yeah, Incredible Edible was worked under the banner of ADAG before, but now we do more Incredible Edible than we do
So,
ADAG stuff.
tell me a little bit about Incredible Edible. What does it actually do? What is it trying to achieve?
Well, basically, we just grow vegetables and edibles, herbs, and pollinators.
Just here,
so
or do you distribute it randomly around the
we've-
community?
We've got a trail around Abergele and Pensarn.
Okay.
So we've got about 10 or so planters now. 10 at the roundabout at Pensarn, and then various other planters around the town, outside the library,
Schools.
schools,
So,
church.
so how many people have you got in Incredible Edible at the moment supporting you?
Not enough.
So you could do with some.
We
So
could
if
do
anybody in the
very
community
well.
wanted to
Yes,
join in
please.
with Incredible Edible, what would they have to do?
Just get in touch with us at gelliadag@gmail.com. We've got an email address, or phone, or speak to us, because we're
Yes.
always
Do
around.
you have a
We're
Facebook
here.
page or anything like
We
that?
do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so they could find you on Facebook and
Yeah,
message you, could
yes,
they?
Yeah,
Yes,
and that's
they could.
Incredible Edible Abergele and Pensarn.
Incredible Edible
Yep.
Abergele Penzarn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so what do you hope to achieve this season?
We're hoping the plants will grow. And we
Well, that's
grow-
always a plus, isn't it?
We grow food for free. That's the motto is, if you eat, you're in. You know,
Yeah.
so anybody can come and join us. And if we'll see how it goes this first year, because we're not
Yeah.
sure what the soil's like. But hopefully we'll have enough produce to at least offer some.
Yeah, we believe in education as well. So you'll notice that our signage is bilingual. And also we believe in a circular economy.
Yeah.
So we try and buy the stuff that we're using locally, and support local businesses. and it's very much about working together, not being done to, but working together, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can see that you've not been here very long because there's no kettle or anything.
No, just bring a
Yeah.
flask.
We have a flask.
Get
We
your
always have
flask for that.
flasks.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, I know you're very busy, so I thank you for your time. So, if you want to get involved with Incredible Edible, then you know how to contact them now because we've just discussed all of that. So, thank you very much to all of you for
you.
spending your
Thanks.
time with us.
No,
Thank
thanks
you,
for
George.
Thank
listening.
you, George.
Me granddad's grey, I saw him yesterday, standing in the supermarket queuing up to pay. But it was moan, moan, moan. He kept on going on about the price of peas and carrots and how he used to grow his own. And how he dig, dig, dig. And how his onions were so big, big, big. And everything would just grow, grow, grow. And how he loved his garden so. He said, I used to have an allotment and it meant a lot to me. I used to have an allotment and it meant a lot to me. With rows of fruit and vegetables as far as you could see. It meant a lot, me old allotment. He said, listen grandson, I'll show you how it's done. Come round after tea tomorrow and we can have some fun. But when I got there, there was soil everywhere. He dug up his lawn and flowers and was resting in a chair. And now we dig, dig, dig. And Grandad smiles really big, big, big. And as the garden started to grow, 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 he still loves to let me know. I used to have an allotment and it meant a lot to me. I used to have an allotment and it meant a lot to me. With rows of fruit and vegetables as far as you could see, it meant a lot.
Okay, when I was talking to Andrew Woods, he mentioned about the wildlife pond. This is the pond that's currently under development. So it's in its early days. Once it's all planted out and you've got all the wildlife in there, this could be a really nice feature. And as you can see, it's all properly
And all
fenced
those
off,
memories
so we
made
don't
a
have to worry about
tiny
little
tear
getting in there.
roll down Grandad's
So
face.
I thought I'd just highlight this because I think it's a really nice feature.
Now me and
within
Grandad
the
love to
allotment.
dig, dig, dig. And every leaf and marrow's really big, big, big. I feel my love for Grandad grow, grow, grow. And I hope when I get old, I'll say I used to have an allotment and it meant a lot to me. I used to have an allotment and it meant a lot to me. With rows of fruit and vegetables as far as you could see, it meant a lot, me old allotment. I used to have an allotment and it meant a lot to me. I used to have an allotment and it meant a lot to me. With rows of fruit and vegetables as far as you could see, it meant a lot, me old allotment.
Heading down allotment, working me vegetables. I'm not a cannibal, I like to grow vegetables. Carrots and potatoes and other kinds of vegetables. I like to see how big they grow, 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 grow. Peppers and courgettes, I've been told are not vegetables. There's some confusion to what constitutes a vegetable. If it's got seeds, it's a fruit and not a vegetable. I like to see how big they grow, 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 grow. When I'm not digging it, I just wanna relax. I'm kicking back, chilling out in a vegetable patch. When I'm not raking and I just wanna relax. I'm kicking back, chilling out in a
Carl, look at this. Down here, we've got these little signs for the various produce. This one says French beans. These were made by Menshed, and Incredible Edible has done the pyrography on it. So that's really a good idea, isn't it? Again, just recycling the stuff that's available. So yeah, that's really good. I like that. Yeah, they've got quite a few because they've got them over here as well. Yeah, and they're bilingual. Yeah, and we've got herbs, or as the Americans would say, herbs. See, got a herb bed here. Yeah. Bilingual. Very good. Very good.
Wanna relax. I'm kicking back, chilling out with my vegetables. Heading down allotment, working me vegetables. In the city living, I can still be growing vegetables. Locally sourced, certified organic vegetables. I like to see how big they grow, 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 grow. Here come the slugs there after my vegetables. Parakeets and pigeons, they're like pecking up my vegetables. Squirrels in particular, like digging up my vegetables. I like to see how big they grow, 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 grow. When I'm not digging it, I just wanna relax. I'm kicking back, chilling out in a vegetable patch. When I'm not raking and I just wanna relax. I'm kicking back, chilling out in a vegetable patch. When I'm not watering, I just wanna relax. I'm kicking back, chilling out in a vegetable patch. When I'm not weeding and I just wanna relax.